Hello, hi, and welcome to M5's new English learning program, Let's Speak English. Learn English sitting down in front of your TV. I'm Gav Duncan, and I'm here on your TV to help you improve your English. Welcome to Let's Speak English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's English? Yes? Good. Okay, then let's learn English. Now, what do you remember about this week's lessons? This week we learned about the present simple tense. We learned that we use the present simple tense with general time when we talk about things that happen all the time, or regularly, or at any time. Do you remember? We use the present simple with things that are always true. Let's look at the first sentence. I wake up at 7:45. Easy. What does this change to? How do we change this sentence into the third person singular so that it's not I, but he? Well, this sentence is simple to change. We just have to change the verb to the third person singular. How do we do that? That's right. We add an S to the end of the verb in the third person singular. I wake up, you wake up, he, she, it wakes up. We wake up, you wake up, they wake up. So, the sentence changes from I wake up at 7:45 to he wakes up at 7:45. Simple. Next, I get up at 8 o'clock. Okay, so how do we change this one? Simple. All we have to do is to change the verb like we did in the first sentence. I get up, you get up, he, she, it gets up. We get up, you get up, they get up. So, the sentence changes from I get up at 8 o'clock to he gets up at 8 o'clock. Easy. Right. Next. I have a shower. So, how do we change this sentence? We have to change the verb into the third person singular, but have is irregular, so we can't just add S. Do you remember when we used the verb to have before? Do you remember we used it to talk about possession in lesson 19? We learned about using the verb to have and have got to talk about possession. Doreen's got yellow teeth. Now, Doreen is she. Doreen is the third person singular. So what happens to the verb to have when it's the third person singular? That's right. It becomes has. I have, you have, he, she, it has. We have, you have, they have. Right. So what happens to the sentence, I have a shower? That's right. It changes to he has a shower. Fantastico. Okay, next. In the shower, I wash myself. Okay, what happens to the verb? Well, the verb to wash ends in SH, so we don't add S, we add ES. I wash, you wash, he, she, it washes. We wash, you wash, they wash. Now, what else do we need to look at? That's right. The sentence is, I wash myself. If we change I to he, we also have to change myself to himself. So, what does the sentence become? That's right. In the shower, I wash myself becomes, in the shower, he washes himself. Magic. Next. The next one's an easy one. How do we change the sentence, I wash my face, my armpits, my torso, my legs, my knees, my feet, and everything else? Then I shave into the third person singular. Well, there's only one verb, so let's change the verb into the third person singular. The verb to wash ends in sh, which means that in the third person singular it adds es, not s. Fine. When I talk about things that belong to me, I use my. This is my watch. These are my shoulders. When we change the sentence to the third person singular, we also have to change my into, that's right, his. So I wash my face becomes he washes his face. Great. Now what about the second verb in the sentence, the verb to shave? How do we change this into the third person singular? Correctamundo. I shave changes to he shaves. I shave, you shave, he, she, it shaves. We shave, you shave, they shave. Great. So now, the whole sentence is, he washes his face, his armpits, his torso, his legs, his knees, his feet, and everything else. Then he shaves. Super duper. Next sentence, please. Okay. This sentence also has two verbs. The verb to dry and the verb to brush. What happens to these verbs when we turn them into the third person singular? Well, the verb to dry ends in a y. So in the third person singular, we change the y to ies. I dry, you dry, he, she, it dries. We dry, you dry, they dry. Good. Now what about the verb to brush? Well, the verb to brush ends in sh. So what happens to the verb in the third person singular? Bingo! We add es to the end of the verb. I brush, you brush, he, she, it brushes. We brush, you brush, they brush. Now, is there anything else we have to look at? Yes, well spotted. In this sentence, there are some other parts we need to change. My shower, myself, my teeth. We have to change these too. My becomes his. Myself becomes himself. And my teeth become his teeth. Okay, so what happens to the sentence when we change it from I to he? After my shower, I dry myself with a towel and brush my teeth. Becomes after his shower, he dries himself with a towel and brushes his teeth. Zebra, gnu, elephant, chimpanzee, orangutan, gorilla, lemur. Next sentence, please. The next one is easy. The verb is to put on. In the third person singular, this becomes, that's right, puts on. I put on, you put on, he, she, it puts on. We put on, you put on, they put on. Right. So, what do we change the sentence to? You've got it. Then I put on some antiperspirant becomes, then he puts on some antiperspirant. Magic. Next, I don't comb or brush my hair. I just put some gel in my hair. Ooh. Now this one is a bit different, isn't it? This is a negative. Okay, now don't panic. Don't panic! Calm down and chill. We can handle this. Remember, we're better than the Jackson 5. They know 3 letters of the alphabet. Ha! We know all 26 letters of the alphabet. We're gods of English! Okay, back to Earth. So, the original sentence is, I don't comb or brush my hair. I just put some gel in my hair. Okay, it's a negative sentence. We use the verb to do to make the sentence negative. I comb my hair is positive. I don't, do not, comb my hair is negative. I brush my hair is positive. I don't, do not, brush my hair is negative. I comb and brush my hair is positive. I don't, do not, comb and brush my hair is negative. Okay, so all we have to do is to change the sentence so that it's the third person singular. Simple. Now, how do we make a negative present simple sentence? That's right, we use the verb to do. I like pizza is positive. I don't like pizza is negative. So, what about the third person singular? In the third person singular, the form of the verb is not do, but does. Remember, if the verb ends in O, we add es to the end when we make the third person singular form. I go, you go, but he goes. We do, they do, but she does. Groovy. Now, that's the positive. What's the negative? Well, I do becomes I don't. I do not. They do becomes they don't. They do not. And he, she, and it does become he, she, and it doesn't. He, she, it does not. I go becomes I don't go. I do not go. You go becomes you don't go. You do not go. And he, she, it goes becomes he, she, it doesn't go. He, she, it does not go. Fine. Simple. Easy. So, back to the sentence. Don't panic. The original sentence is, I don't comb or brush my hair. I just put some gel in my hair. Now, let's look at the second part of the sentence. I just put some gel in my hair. So what do we have to change to turn the second part of the sentence into the third person singular? Correct. We have to change I into he. Then we have to change the verb to put it into the third person singular. How do we make the third person singular form of the verb to be? Correct. We add s. I put, you put, we put, you put, they put, but. He puts, she puts, and it puts. Now, let's put the sentence together. We have to change I don't into he. What's the negative? Good, doesn't. So I don't becomes he doesn't. Anything else? Yes, my hair. So my hair changes to, that's right, his hair. And then, good. Now we have to change I just put some gel in my hair to he just puts some gel in his hair. Terrific, fab, Great. So the whole sentence is, I don't comb or brush my hair. I just put some gel in my hair. And it becomes, he doesn't comb or brush his hair. He just puts some gel in his hair. Excellent. Crikey O'Reilly, we're out of time. Pig trotters. Okay, that's all we've got time for today. Next lesson will change the rest of the daily routine from I to the third person singular. Terrific. Okay, that's all the time we have together today. I had fun. I hope you had fun too. Thanks for watching M5's English language learning program. This is Let's Speak English, and I'm Gav Duncan, not Sean Connery. I live in Budapest. I don't live in Kiev. Okay, hen's teeth, we're out of time. See you next lesson for more English language fun. See you later. Bye.